For the first national semifinals is the Nagoya Daia Dolphins going up against the琉球Golden Kings. And now let's go down the starters for both teams. First, for the Nagoya Daia Dolphins. At guard number 0, Ryota Kobayashi. At forward number 2, Marquis Cummings. And at forward number 9, Shuto Honor. At guard number 12, Kaito Nakahigashi. And at center number 34, Greg Rockets. At guard number 9, Nagoya Dolphins is Shinya Matsuyama. And now starting for the琉球Golden Kings. At forward number 3, Naito Osaka. At center number 12, Seth Myers. At guard number 14, Ryuichi Kishimoto. At forward number 40, Cross Shot.
And then there were 4. The terrific 12 is down to its last 4 teams as we begin the semifinals of the Asia League Terrific 12 here at the Studio City Event Center in Macau. Who are still with us, Adolf Tupas with Judd Sulit. It's been a terrific, exciting past few days. Last night we had the Asia League Music Fest. All our favorite artists were there. After 3 days of the elimination round action, we have 4 survivors and 2 of them will be in action. It's an all-Japanese semi-final clash. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins up against the Ryukyu Golden Kings, and it surely will be an explosive one.
You know, for these 2 Japanese clubs, Adolf, I'm sure they would have wished they could face off in the finals, but we've been mentioning throughout the entirety of this tournament how unforgiving the format is. We're already in the semifinals. We didn't even have finals, you know, we just pulled out the best team out of the 4 groups, and here we are. And impressive as these 2 teams are basing only on the results of the elimination round. It was Ryukyu that really impressed a lot of teams here with how they overwhelmed their group, defeating the I Echo Green Warriors and of course the Xinjiang Flying Tigers, who actually entering that match against Ryukyu were also considered the favorites.
Well, definitely a tough group to be part of, but which group isn't tough here in the Asia League Terrific 12? It's been tight all throughout, and we have here 2 quality Japanese teams going at it for the first final spot, and Ryukyu wins the tip. Namizato right here, outstanding at the point guard position for Ryukyu.
What we're going to look at here is the twin towers of Ryukyu, obviously Josh Scott and Jeff Ayers, giving a difficult time to every matchup they've faced. You see there, you know, the thing about Ryukyu is they're getting a lot of production from their locals. They're unlike the other teams. Actually, Nagoya is one team that relies heavily on its imports. But Nagoya, 3 of their top 4 scorers are locals.
Well, definitely Nagoya right here as Cummings tries to respond. Namizato with a rebound. And you remember the last time Ryukyu saw action, Kishimoto actually made 3 3-pointers right in the first period as Jeff Ayers gives the Kings a 5-point lead with an inside incursion.
Jeff Ayers, of course, an NBA champion. A lot was said about him entering this tournament. However, in the previous game, he was limited by foul trouble only. Is only averaging 10 points in the tournament, but that does not do justice to the impact that he is able to make for his team.
And speaking of making an impact, Namizato right there, quick hands as Ando get away. It's a 3-ball from the corner, no good from Kobayashi. Furukawa draws closer. Yes!
That shot for Furukawa is 99.9% money. He's so good at just jumping straight up off the curl while on the move and knocking down a J.
Definitely a guy to watch here as Cummings tries to force his way inside. There's a foul.
We talked about the strength of Nagoya. Now for the Golden Kings rather, but for Nagoya, they're taking a look at Markeith Cummings, who has found no matchup for him yet in the 2 games that they've played in this tournament. He's always so much stronger at the certain times, also quicker than the guard that he's matched up with.
As Brackens puts up the 3, definitely a matchup problem for you know, the rest of the teams here, Markeith Cummings, but now Diamond Dolphins still looking for their first basket. Ayers, Namizato draws closer, the jumper in and out. Scott with the offensive rebound. He goes to Furukawa. A lot of contact there, no call as Nagoya regains possession.
A good no call there because somehow Furukawa was the one who initiated the contact.
Cummings to Kobayashi. Draws closer. There's a cut from Nakahigashi, who was able to draw the foul on Furukawa.
It was a very busy offensive possession for Nagoya, but eventually turning out to be something good as it was the defense of Ryukyu that got rattled. They commit the foul.
Nakahigashi at the line. Looking to give Nagoya its first point of the ball game.
Actually, that shot earlier for Furukawa, the one that missed, was their first miss of the entire game. Started out with a three-pointer and then that hook shot from Ayers, the deuce from Furukawa, but finally Nagoya on board.
1 for 2 for Taito Nakahigashi, averaging 5 points in the competition. Furukawa. Go to Ayers, looking for Namizato's quick on his feet to recover the loose ball. Namizato got the step, kicks it out. That's a travel.
Good call by the referee. He did. Well, he was confused. Was about to jump. I think he was trying to go for the reverse layup. Opted at the last second to kick it out, but he already traveled.
Rito Namizato, starting point guard for the UQ Golden Kings. Always recognizable with his blonde hair.
He easily has one of the head-turning hairstyles here in the league.
There's an attack here inside. Ayers says no. That's Shuto Ando on the attack. Ayers recovers defensively. Take a look at this here. A rejection from Jeff Ayers. Go outside. Keith Cummings, 3-ball. Too strong. Furukawa with the rebound.
Cummings needs to come out strong here for Nagoya to stand a chance. He's got to impose himself. Averages 27.5 points in the tournament. He really is the bread and butter of the offense of the Diamond Dolphins.
As Jeff Ayers was able to draw the foul. With that drive inside. It's a mismatch against Kobayashi. Foul is downstairs, so just a sideline inbound for the UQ Golden Kings. Ira Brown on your screens on the left side of your screens. He's been suited up for this ball game. Didn't play in the group stages. Namizato to the corner. It's Ayers who buries it.
Those are shots that Ayers would not be able to take in the NBA just because he's supposed to fill a certain role. But playing out here in the Asian League, it gives him that freedom to show what he's able to do.
At that time, Keith Cummings doing what he does best, attacking the lane, getting the layup to go. Ayers, back to back. No good. Cummings with the rebound. The Diamond Dolphins are off and running here. Cummings' pass is too strong.
Nagoya is a team that really likes to push the pace there. However, a bit out of control.
It's Furukawa. Namizato with the basketball. It's Kobayashi uses the Ayers pick. Namizato gets away, hanging in the air, no good on that layup.
I thought he could have had an easy layup there. He thinks difficult for his own self.
Cummings. Nakahigashi. Posting up. Nakahigashi gets away, looking for Ando in that corner. And that's a foul on Kishimoto.
Nakahigashi actually hooked there, Kishimoto, but he got away with it instead of foul. So look at that other arm. Well, from that angle, it wasn't easy to see, but he did use that left hook to get to the cup. Instead, the foul was called on Kishimoto.
Yotaro Suda in the game already, replacing Ryuichi Kishimoto. Keith Cummings. Cummings uses the fake. Brackens now. On the move, Brackens misses the jumper.
Back in their group, there wasn't a lot of trouble for Brackens because he was much bigger, much talented than most of the bigs that he faced. But here, again, the twin towers of Ryukyu giving him difficulty.
Oh, Namizato using the ball fake to evade the defender, not able to finish. Ball will stay with the Golden Kings. Couple of layups already from Narito Namizato.
Ayers just having fun here, and that's what the Asian League is for. I know, of course, these teams wanting to take home a championship, but at the same time, it's so important for these guys to stay healthy, have fun, and just, get better for the coming tournaments that they'll be playing in.
No, definitely, and that's been the message here from the coaches, Norio Sasa of the Golden Kings, who gives Furukawa a breather.
A guy we haven't seen in the tournament is Ira Brown, but for the first time, he's on the active lineup of the Ryukyu Golden Kings, and it's going to be more problem for Nagoya because once Ayers or Scott is pulled out of the game, then Coach Sasa can bring in Ira Brown.
Scott swats that away. Scott here on the move. He kicks it out. That's a 3 from Tashiro. No good. Loose ball goes to Brackens. Keith Cummings. Cummings on the attack. Cummings gets the bounce.
Cummings using his quick first step there, catching Josh Scott flat-footed, was able to get the easy lay.
Already in the game, Hashimoto as well, the best player in the last game against Shijiang Guangzhou. Ayers, 3-ball, no good. Keith Cummings with a rebound.
Not liking how Josh Scott is looking to begin this game. He lured it in competition earlier in the tournament, but now he's having a hard time against the smaller Cummings in the post.
As Higashi misses the 3. Tashiro now with Scott. Scott attacks the defense of Cummings, and he gets rewarded with 2 free throws after that foul.
That's more of the Josh Scott that we saw in the last 2 games, or in the first 2 games rather, of UQ. A big man puts the ball down on the floor and just absorbs the contact and gets to the free throw line time and time again. As we mentioned earlier, Ira Brown now in the game. He's the naturalized center for the national team of Japan, who will look to reinforce an already solid UQ Golden Kings.
Ira Brown has found a home in Japan, grew up in Texas, actually spent most of his career in the B.LEAGUE with the Shibuya Sun Rockers. Now playing for the Ryukyu Golden Kings, and as we take a look at that one, that is off Keith Cummings. Great hustle there. Suda, the jumper, nothing but net.
That was a perfect inbound play. A couple of screens, curl, and then a catch and shoot for Suda.
Cummings against Ira Brown. Go to Ando. 3 on the way. Short on that one. Ira Brown grabs his first rebound.
Ando's the leading local scorer of Japan, of Nagoya, that is. 8.5 points a game.
That's a 3. A lot of contact there on that shot from Tashiro. No call. Higashi. 2-man game with Brackens. Higashi. That's Brackens now against Scott. Spins baseline, and it looks like that would be an offensive foul on Craig Brackens.
Not sure where that was called. We might need another look at it. Let's see here. Watch out for that forearm. Oh, that can't, if it's on that bump on the spin, that can't be called an offensive foul. There will always be that kind of a bump whenever a player spins, but I don't think that was enough for him to get billed for a personal.
Yeah, he needed space, of course, too.
Yeah, if anything, maybe that was a foul on Scott, getting his body out there, but I would rather have it a no call and not give any advantage to either team, because those 3 players were just working hard offensively and defensively.
That's Tashiro now. Tashiro on the attack, no good, as Cummings grabs the rebound. Brackens pulls up for 3. No good, still looking for his first basket, Craig Brackens. Hashimoto. Go to Scott, Josh Scott. And that's an illegal pick on Yuma Hashimoto. As he was right there inside trying to give Josh Scott room to operate.
What led to that defensive foul was the poor spacing for the UQ Golden Kings there. It was a very tight pick that Hashimoto wanted, sort of an on-ball ball screen already, but just did a little too much to keep Kasai on lock.
Back comes Narito Namizato. Kasai also in the ball game for Nagoya. has the basketball right now.
Things have been very tough for Nagoya in the first quarter, shooting just 2 for 12. That's just 16% from the field.
Keith Cummings against Ira Brown, pulls up. Cummings, great defense there by Brown. Got the piece of that shot. Namizato behind the back. Goes back, this is Scott. Goes down low to Ira Brown, the back shot, no good. No scoring ball game so far. Keith Cummings, oh, great defense there. It's taken away by Namizato. Namizato with the left hand.
I like how he made Brackett think that he was going to pass it to Josh Scott. And even he hesitated after the jump, but made the right decision, using that left hand to protect that basketball from the defender. But also a lot of credit to Ira Brown stopping that three-pointer from Keith Cummings. Namizato on the other end, turning garbage into goal.
Can't push them a little, he's going under. Gotta push him down more so he can't go under. And even on a make, let's just get that. Even on a make, get it out and attack. With elbow. Push him in a little, start a little lower. Let's go, guys, let's go.
Jeff Ayers on your screens, and now Keith Cummings has yet to get going. And if you're online, watch us on the Asia League Facebook page and also on the YouTube channel. Wherever you are, we hope you are enjoying the action as the Haigashi of the Diamond Dolphins misses the layup. Namizato, oh, what pass there.
It would have been a highlight if that shot fell in, but still, you know, the ability of Namizato to make decisions mid-air, that's always a great thing for basketball players, because some people would just panic when they're already mid-air.
Or just commit a turnover.
Exactly.
14-5, 0 for 8 for Nagoya from the three-point zone.
Make that 0 for 9 after that miss, and they've been settling for difficult shots. That three-pointer from the corner also contested for Kasai.
Namizato, on the move again. Nice drop pass to Scott in position. No good, as Greg Bracken's able to defend inside. It's a jumper in the Haigashi, no good. Still firing blanks. The Nagoya Diamond Dolphins.
Well, only one player for them has scored field goals. That's Keith Cummings with a couple. As for UQ, they keep finding the mark. And also for Nagoya, they turn the ball over. They're already struggling from the field, and they're still being sloppy with the basketball. Not a good combination for them.
Well, the Golden Kings just offense coming to life early. Ira Brown to Suda. It's a 12-point lead now for the Golden Kings as Jeff Ayers returns to the ball game.
You know, somehow Nagoya is already a bit lucky that the Golden Kings have, while this is already a 12-point lead, you know, with the struggles that they're having, 2 for 16, you'd expect this to be a 20-point lead already for their UQ Golden Kings.
Furukawa, 20 seconds remaining here in the period. Namizato.
Namizato has had a big influence in the offense of UQ here in the first.
Namizato going one-on-one against Kasai. Uses the Ayers pick. Namizato, the jumper in and out. Ayers right there to follow.
Ayers was already tripped. He already lost his balance, but then he was still able to recover and be the first guy to get that rebound and score. And he gives Ryukyu a 14-point lead at the end of the first 10 minutes of action. This is the semifinals of the Terrific 12, the second quarter in just a bit.
We're glad you could join us for the first semifinal of the Asia League Terrific 12. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins up against the琉球Golden Kings in an all-Japanese team battle for the first final spot here in the Asia League Terrific 12. Craig Bracken's looking for his first three ball.
That's going to be very important for the Diamond Dolphins. Brackens was scoreless in the entire first quarter. And again, this team relying heavily on him and Arcade Cummings. Imagine almost 50 points between the two of them over the first two games of this tournament. Oh, what a tip in there for Namizato, the small guy.
Namizato there with a bit of a flex after that follow-up. Cummings taken away by Furukawa. In a foot race against Brackens, and Furukawa wins that one.
You can see the speed of Furukawa also. They were side by Brackens, but he just hit the NOS turbo.
3 steals for Diamond Dolphins. Nice play there to get away from the defense. Yutaro Mitsuda. Furukawa whistled for the foul. Ando returns to the ballgame.
Right now, I think that I'm seeing a lot of good execution from Nagoya. I mean, I'm just saying that they're not missing shots because they're erratic on offense. A lot of shots they were able to take in that first quarter were the kind of shots that got them to the semifinals of the Terrific 12. Just so happened that they weren't falling to a point where you were already wondering what's happening with them, because we've seen those shots fall time and time again.
Especially with Craig Brackens, who missed a couple of three-pointers in the first quarter. As Keith Cummings gets a breather.
This is going to be the delicate situation here for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins whenever one of their imports has to sit down. Remember, against the Zhejiang Lions, Zhejiang did not have Courtney Fordson, so Nagoya had the advantage that time. But here, with Ira Brown as a naturalized Japanese, they can actually play Scott Ayers and Brown all together.
Well, but so far they haven't done that, as Coach Norio Sasa has opted for Brown and Ayers on the floor at the moment. Scott is on the bench as Ayers. Josh Scott about to enter the ball game.
Well, you know,
Ira Brown.
the thing about Coach Sasa's rotation is that whichever two-man combo he puts in between Scott, Ayers, and Brown has worked so far in this ball game. And they just have size and strength advantage at this point. And again, it's gonna be a big challenge on Craig Brackens as the lone import on the floor for Nagoya.
If Ayers extends the lead to 15, and Ayers also getting a breather, so it's only Josh Scott who's the lone import on the floor, matched up against Craig Brackens as Mitsuda draws the foul on Yotaro Suda. And Mitsuda going to the right there, he's trying to go baseline. Suda blocking his path. Mitsuda now. Go inside, nice play there, but unable to finish. Nakatsuka.
Story of the game so far for Nagoya. They're getting good looks, just not making them.
Hamizato uses this Scott pick.
Scott a bit hesitant there. He would usually troop to the hoop already, having that open lane.
Nakatsuka grabs the board off that Ishizaki miss. Kobayashi. Kobayashi takes it strong to the hole. 11-25, still a 14-point lead for the Ryukyu Golden Kings, but that time Kobayashi winning that time in the battle with the defense. Scott, jumper. Oh,
that should have counted.
That should count.
That should have counted. It did not bounce off of the shot clock. The rule is, if it goes to the back of the board, that's when it's out of bounds. But look at that, just crawl on top of that board and fall in. That should have been 2 points for Ryukyu.
25-11. Kobayashi against Namizato, got the step, kicks it out. Nakatsuka fakes, draws closer, and buries the jumper.
See, that's a 4-point swing now for Nagoya, and they're breathing some life right now. And at the same time, Sadov, you know, these referees, they train so hard as well to be able to call these games to the best of their abilities. And, you know, sometimes the rule book gets updated. We'll try to get confirmation on what the rule is on that shot earlier for Scott.
Kentucky hits the baseline J. Defense extending.
See, now Nagoya is hitting the shots that they've hit back in the elimination round, and now that's why their offense is flowing more freely, more fluidly.
Namizato. Suda taken away, and that's Kikuchi all the way to the rack, and Nagoya draws closer by 10. Great defensive play here by Manato Kikuchi. Fast break layup. As Nagoya getting some momentum. 6:11 left in the second period.
All right, let's get to that chin. All right.
Chin.
Yeah. Ira, so Ira here, Josh here, this side. Nari, okay, pass it. Nari, chin in, pass. Get the handoff. Suda. All right. Screen, and then after handoff, Josh, screen for screener. All right. Okay. No turnovers. All right. Let's go.
We don't see what to see.
Win.
非凡十二嘅比賽。
Outstanding outstanding so far. 9 points. Perfect from the field. Keith Cummings still looking for his outside shot. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You know, in this comeback of the Goya, it's been the locals that have stepped up. You mentioned how reliant they are on their imports, Brackens and Cummings, but the Goya locals pulling out some defensive stops, turning them to baskets on the other side.
Suda draws closer. Scott off the dribble, no good. Brackens grabs the rebound. Much better defense on the interior there for Nagoya. Brackens will post up Suda. There's a double. Inside, and Scott forces that miss. Scott running the floor. Scott barreling his way inside for 2 points.
Again, that's more of the Josh Codd that we saw in the elimination round. Just rim running for a big man, getting rewarded there.
Kikuchi. And off to Nakatsuka. Go to Brackens. Pulls up for 3. That's good.
You know, with Brackens, whenever his shot is gold, he knows it already the moment he releases it. That's why he was already on his way down.
What a luxury to have a big man who can shoot. Scott drops it to Ira Brown, who banks it in. Banging the bucket for Ira Brown.
What happened there was Bracken's wrist coming out to meet Scott early. You see him get left there. That's why the drop pass was available in Ira Brown, getting the hang bang bucket.
Ira Brown, 6'4", 36-year-old.
With Ira Brown's game, he really matches the Japanese style of play because he's not ball dominant. And so are Josh Codd and Jeff Ayers.
Well, they play within the system, and this Ryukyu Golden King system is just fun to watch. Nice pass there, Brown challenges the shot, and he will be called for the foul.
Not sure about that call too for that foul. There was the collision was inevitable, but then Ira Brown, I felt that he went up and got to that basketball. Actually, you'll see it here on the replay. He'll reach that shot. Oh, we were shot before we got to that collision between Brown and Kobayashi. Because it's almost impossible for two players not to collide if a guy is driving hard to the basket. But hey, referee saw foul, free throws for Kobayashi.
Tries to cut the lead to single digits, but Kobayashi misses the first one. So Nagoya just 5 points in the first period. Now they have 15. Halfway there. 1 for 2 for Ryota Kobayashi. First point of the ball game. Hashimoto has returned for Ryukyu. Mizato. They go to Ira Brown inside against Kikuchi. He kicks it out. That's Tashiro again.
With the mismatch that Ira Brown posted on Kikuchi, the attention of the defense of Nagoya directed to that post, opening up an outside shot.
Kikuchi to Ando. To Cummings. They swing it over to the other side. Kobayashi probing. Drops it off to Mitsuda. The jumper is knocked in.
Almost a lost cause there, but then excellent composure shown by Mitsuda on that J.
Boy, shooting well, 7 of 9 in the second period. Scott inside against Cummings. That's Tashiro will try again.
Scott telling Tashiro that you gotta get me on the repost. As he was trying to operate against Cummings, and that should prove to be an advantage at this point for the Ryukyu Golden Kings.
Keith Cummings. Ando. Kikuchi is wide open. He'll take the three. That's a miss again. Namizato ahead to Scott. He is able to save that.
Risky pass for Namizato. Thankfully, the leg of Josh Todd getting to save that possession.
Namizato misses the jumper.
I like how Nagoya's boxing out here. It hasn't been easy for UQ to get offensive boards.
Ando on the move. Mitsuda blocked by Scott. Cummings tests the defensive route, kicks it out to Ando. Another miss. A terrific defense there by the Golden Kings. They go down low to Ira Brown. Gets in position. No good. Scott is there to clean up the miss.
Very rare offensive rebound for UQ. And any time Scott, Brown, or Ayers is able to clean glass underneath, too deep under the basket, that's going to be 2 points for UQ.
And showtime.
兩支日本嘅 B 球隊對壘啊，我見到上半場有2分31秒嘅時間，嚟自流流金嘅計劃隊，而家係2支13分。
2 minutes and 25 remaining in the second period. Ryukyu Golden Kings in control, 36 to 23. Nagoya has the basketball. Keith Cummings against Ayers. Fade away, difficult shot there.
Great discipline on defense for Ayers. Not buying the fake. Things just got darker here inside the stadium. I'm not sure how comfortable the players are with some of the lights dimming down.
Hashimoto. Yoto Tashiro's hit a 3 earlier. Ira Brown, long two. Short on that though, Keith Cummings.
Not really Ira Brown's shot, but shot clock was winding down. That's why he had to put it up.
Keith Cummings, the kick out. Suda, nice fake. Jumper, no good. Ira Brown grabs the rebound.
Golden Kings so far great in closing out and contesting shots. That's why Nagoya has been very hesitant in putting that shot up.
Go down low to Ira Brown against Kikuchi. 3 ball on the way, no good from Hashimoto, who had 4 3-pointers yesterday against, the other day rather, against Xinjiang.
Still a beautifully ran play for UQ. Just not getting the result they wanted.
Matsuda. Kikuchi. Hand off to Kobayashi. Ando. 3 ball, no good. And Nagoya, limited to executing just at the 3-point line there.
Yes, because right now the height advantage, especially with Ayers on the floor, Bracken's not. That's giving advantage to Ryukyu, but Ayers in that defensive sequence did too much. Cummings is asked to work extra hard there, and he was able to get that stop that Nagoya badly needed.
Nagoya, such an impressive offensive force as well during the elimination round, but now just 23 points so far as Cummings misses another jumper.
Marquise Cummings, after averaging 27.5 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists over their first 2 games, limited to 4 and 2 for 7 shooting.
Ayers.
A great defense for Cummings, pulling the chair in Ayers.
Cummings now. Nagoya can opt for the last shot of the half. 6 seconds. Keith Cummings. It's Ira Brown. Cummings, the 3 ball, no good. Ayers with a rebound. That will do it. There's a contact there. But that's how we'll finish here. 13-point lead for the Ryukyu Golden Kings after 2 periods. It's an all-Japanese battle for the first final spot in the Asia League Terrific 12.
嚟到非凡十二嘅比賽咧，我哋中場有好多唔同嘅節目嘅嘛，我哋有呢個嘅 dance。咁啊，第三節完咗咧，我哋咧將會咧係邀請3位嘅參賽者咧嚟到咧就係成間科嘅挑戰賽 ，OK， 觀賞嘅遊客挑戰賽，我哋只需要3名嘅啫。咁啊，如果3位咧有興趣嘅話咧，可以揾我哋嘅工作人員咧去報名。 到咧就星期幾會睇比賽啦，就做咗咩高低埋12。咁啊啱啱我提過咧，就係話當中咧，就係你話啤酒啊、炮竹咧，其實唔係話好多亞洲嘅比賽咧係可以咧喺室內現場度咧係睇波嘅。咁咧我隔離咧，我認真有位粉絲咧，連續2年啊，除咗係超級版，甚至今年啲82咧都入到嚟睇比賽。問下你，即係譬如覺得今次比賽點啊？嗱，上年我記得問過你一條問題啊，你話如果有得打翻6蚊嘅話咧，你會同浙江講下林志傑打翻6蚊，同埋你會贏硬佢嘅。今年你要揀一個翻6蚊，你會揀邊個？唔緊要，我覺得你哋現身啊，繼續享受我哋非凡12嘅比賽，食多啲炮竹，飲多啲啤酒，我幫送俾你嘅 ，thank you。希望
大家都準備好啦，喺呢度嘅環境，我哋喺前面啊。
喺度，唔好意思，唔好意思。
好啊，咁咧頭先其實咧比賽開始之前咧，我哋都有送出一啲咧籃球仔嘅咁咧，見到而家觀眾越嚟越多喎，不如咧我哋一齊為我哋陣間即將繼續比賽嘅隊友隊打下氣先。我哋不如玩下人龍啊，好唔好？玩下人龍先啦。好，我哋呢邊開始。掃過嚟啊！掃過嚟啊！
好，啱啱場比賽咧就3分鐘開始啦，記住啊，啱啱我講過咧就係話喺第3節嘅完結嘅時候咧，我哋會邀請3位嘅朋友咧出到嚟咧，就係參加呢個中場投籃嘅挑戰賽。我記住啦嚇。
Second half action coming right up here in the Asia League Terrific 12 semifinals is the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins up against the琉球Golden Kings in an all-Japanese battle. Winner goes to the finals tomorrow against the winner of the Seoul Samsung Thunders and the Guangzhou Long Lions. They will be playing later. Third quarter action about to begin. Kings on top, 36-23. Silang Tupas with Judd Sulit, bringing you the action from the Studio City Event Center in Macau.
It's been a great game, between these two teams, but so far it's the shooting that of Ryukyu, their struggles from the field, bringing a lot of problems, and pair that with a hot action from Namizato. Very important piece of Ryukyu was assisting really in the elimination round, but now he's had his share of points already with 6 points for Namizato, and he's also gotten 4 rebounds actually.
Well, Namizato more conscious in taking shots. Scott pushed by Brackets. Couldn't get the hook shot to go, but he'll go to the line for a couple of free throws.
And what's happening here also is for Marquis Cummings, he's forced to play big here. Was really a 2-card, maybe a 3 at best in the first 2 games. But now, during the times that Brackets was sitting on the floor, he was put in charge of guarding the center in Ayers or Scott, and if not, higher Brown and 4. So that's why he's had to work extra hard.
Well, they're a tough matchup. The琉球Golden Kings, combination size and speed as well.
The thing is the thing is the imports can hold down the middle, and the guards, the locals, are able to take charge or whatever is needed to be done in the backcourt. But Marquis Cummings, that's his first 3, could get them to something good here.
Keith Cummings missed his first four shots from beyond the arc. Gets his first one to go in the second half. Cummings, that's a foul given up by Ishizaki. Right there, as Keith Cummings is gathering steam.
Ishizaki, I'm not sure if it was a shot that he put up or he tried to pass the Scott. Nonetheless, it led to a turnover. Marquis Cummings hitting a 3-pointer, something that could wake him up. Oh, Furukawa almost lost his footing on the Hesi from the Nishigawa.
It's a miss from the Haigashi. Namizato, bounce pass. Oh, what a move there from the Golden Kings. Namizato and Furukawa combining. Cummings, another 3.
There's got to be a rotation there somewhere for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Cummings now finding the mark from outside. He can't have Ayers rushing out and defending that to do something big in the middle.
Nice move there inside. Ishizaki with the hesitation move and going to the other side to lay it in.
That's the difficulty right now for Nagoya. Yes, finally Marquis Cummings coming to life, but then on the other end, all the answers coming from the Golden Kings. This time Ishizaki looking to raise that previous 3-pointer of Cummings.
Well, the beauty about this Golden Kings team is that they just don't rely on 2-3 players. Everyone has been delivering here in this ballgame.
Absolutely, and that's been their basketball here in the Terrific 12, and a large reason why some people, we've been talking to some of the guys here, even some of the teams, and they identify the Ryukyu Golden Kings as the most impressive team so far in the entire tournament.
I couldn't agree more. Right there. Higashi uses the Brackens pick. It's far away for Brackens. They go back to Brackens. 3-ball, no good. Cummings and Ayers battling for that rebound. It's off Keith Cummings. Ryukyu basketball. They lead by 16. Mizato. That's Kobayashi. Hand off to Ayers. Namizato uses the Scott pick. He kicks it out to Furukawa. Scott is in position against Cummings. Scott has the advantage and he was looking to pass to Ayers.
Not sure about what he wanted to do there. That was such a dangerous pass already to Ayers. So many hands that needed to thread.
Namizato to Scott. There's a foul on Cummings.
This is now number 2 for Team Cummings. That's his second. 13th foul for the Dolphins.
13th foul already. It's Cummings bumping Scott, who was trying to receive that pass from Namizato off that baseline inbound.
14 of the shot clock.
Go to Furukawa. Scott. Back out to Namizato. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Scott attacking Cummings. Scott lost his grip on the basketball there. Nakahigashi. Ando from the corner, that's good.
That's what Ando likes to do, you know, that catch and shoot, especially by the corner. How quickly the Golden Kings were able to get 2 points right back. You cannot blink on them.
A lot of contact there, Brackens and Ishizaki getting entangled, and it's a foul on Ishizaki.
I was just looking at Bracken's Craig already. A bit frustrated here. Left us there. You'll probably see it here. It'll leave us there for Ishizaki. Definitely a foul on the Ryukyu player.
Ando thought about the 3. Kuchi now. Back to Ando. Craig Brackens. It's the ball on the floor to Ando. Offline on that 3.
What's happening here to Sindel? Nagoya shooting way too many 3-pointers. Hasn't been healthy for them.
There's another foul, this time in Kikuchi.
Personal 14 foul.
Let's take a look at him and Ira Brown getting entangled inside the paint. Suda returns to the ball game.
Well, things have gotten very physical already here in this ball game. Why not? It's already the semifinals. You know, 1 loss and you're out of the tournament already.
Mizato. Go to Brown. Almost lost the hand of Brown. Pulls up for 3. No good. Brackens grabs the rebound. Ando is ahead. Kikuchi couldn't make the layup.
Was intimidated by Brown chasing him from behind.
Mizato. Cut by Brown. Kikuchi, well read. Higashi. Craig Brackens. Kobayashi. They go to Brackens against Scott. 10 seconds to shoot. Brackens, the jumper, nothing but net.
So impressive, Craig Brackens, a big man who is able to create his shot 20 feet away from the basket.
Brown, back out to Namizato. Namizato pulls up for 3, short on that one. Ando with the rebound, ahead to Nakahigashi. Higashi to Brackens. Nakahigashi. Good spacing here. Kikuchi uses the fake. And that's Yotaro Suda commits the foul.
Seemed like Suda got a hold of that basketball. Perhaps it could have been a jump ball call instead of a foul, but nonetheless, Kikuchi will kick to the free throw line. Here's a chance to trim it to an 11-point deficit.
So changes here for the Golden Kings. Namizato and Furukawa lead the ball game. Hashimoto and Kishimoto will return. Kikuchi 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals so far. Misses both free throws, 47-34 at the midway point of the 3rd period. Ira Brown. Go to Kishimoto. He steps back. He has that shot. Almost got it there. Brackens with the rebound ahead to Nakahigashi.
Yeah, with UQ, he cannot show any sign of complacency there.
Yotaro Suda again whistled for the personal. Bad news for the Golden Kings. They are already in the penalty.
Both teams actually are, and you're right. You know, what really we're seeing here, the Ryukyu Golden Kings slowing down, and with a team as deadly as the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, you cannot leave any room for them to mount a comeback and threaten you, steal that ticket to the finals. Earlier in this game, Ryukyu already in a good position, but that's already 3 consecutive misses from the line for Kikuchi.
Now Kikuchi has done a great job defensively, but gonna make free throws here. There's 1 for 2 on that trip. Hashimoto at 17 points in the last game against Xinjiang. Tashiro down low to Scott. Scott defended very well by Brackens, but Ira Brown plucks that ball in mid-air but misses the follow-up. Kuchi down low to Nakahigashi. There is a foul on Kishimoto.
But they got tangled up the moment that Nakahigashi got that basketball. It was a good seal for him, and that's why he's able to earn himself 2 free throws. Nagoya slowly coming back here in this game. They're doing it with scrappy basketball, just trying to get to those little openings. Whatever the defense gives them, that's where they go. But these free throws that Ryukyu is allowing them to take, they gotta make the most of them.
Oh, 1 for 6 in their last 6 free throws here. Good, Diamond Dolphins. This could have been easily a 7-point game. Hashimoto, Scott. Hashimoto. Hashimoto for 3. Oh, good.
Without question, an
Tashiro.
ugly shot.
It's much better defense from Nagoya. They go inside to Nakahigashi. And right there to help was Hashimoto. I hope he's okay as he runs into the media row. Got a huge media contingent here, covering the Asia League Terrific 12.
Well, the league has definitely grown. I mean, from the Super 8, oh, that's a bad collision with that table.
Craig Brackens, 3 ball. No good again from Craig Brackens. Ira Brown.
Another opportunity, wide open, failed to capitalize on. Now Brackens will commit his 3rd foul, and that's going to be a problem for Nagoya.
Penalty for both teams. Craig Brackens really in a quandary on how he is going to defend at the post, because earlier you saw the bump, there is no call, and on the other side there is a bump and there's a call.
You know, I think that Nagoya's even lucky at how Scott isn't much of a factor yet. We saw him lord over their previous matchup against Xinjiang. He was just so much to deal with, especially when Jeff Ayers nursing foul trouble the entire game practically. Now he's got 9 points and 8 rebounds, but we know that Scott has the ability to contribute more.
Asai to Brackens, extra pass, Ando, 3 ball, short on that one as Hashimoto grabs the rebound. Scott, Tashiro, draws closer, no good at that one. Ira Brown collects the offensive rebound.
That's what Ira Brown can do for you. He may not be the tallest import, but his leaping ability.
Ira Brown in trouble. Gonna make the shot. Scott right there puts it in.
Length and height proving to be too mighty. Josh Scott, I'm sorry for telling you that, for saying that you haven't been doing enough or that you can do more, but that's exactly what he showed over the last two sequences. The putback is good. 15-point lead for the Golden Kings, 50-35.
Seven, もうまだ行く。いいですもうドリブルダウンで、タイト。
Dribble down.
スターが上がってきて。
Off a stagger.
ちゃんとタイトもらってな。
I don't gonna get it.
で、その後、2人で、
After that,
パートにしたと、ポイントカード切れて。
point guard's gonna clear.
で、シュートを上行くようにして、
They're gonna fake, come
シ
through.
ュートエレベーター。なかったら、キンスに、マークにポストアップ、ポストヒットして、DA10 とかでも画面から。違う。エレベーターちゃんと閉めてね。ワン、ツー、スリー。おい、シックス。
You're still watching the semifinals of the Asia League Terrific 12. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins led by Markeith Cummings up against the Ryukyu Golden Kings led by Jeff Ayers, as Keith Cummings still on the bench after a couple of three-pointers to start the third period. He's got 10 points, 9 rebounds, and has 3 turnovers. Josh Cott on the other end, 11 and 9 so far. 50-35, Kings on top as Ando puts up the 3. No good again. Furukawa with the rebound.
Nagoya still not finding them, although they've been much better on offense, but still a very poor field goal clip here, under 30%, but they do get the break with the hard-nosed defense that they've been playing. One thing you can say about the Diamond Dolphins is that they've been putting the effort in both ends of the floor.
Absolutely, as Brackens gets a breather. Keith Cummings is back in the ballgame. Tashiro whistled for the offensive foul, and I think this is an area where they can really get some momentum, get stops, force turnovers, and run the break for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins.
They have a small lineup on the floor here.
Kasai uses the Cummings pick. Kasai pulls up for 3. No good again. Cummings and Brown battling for the rebound. Cummings right there. Wanted to get away from the scrum almost immediately.
Oh, this is when you know that it indeed is a knockout game. When there are 4 bodies on the floor, guys willing to sacrifice everything just to get a hold of that possession. Everything counts here, especially for Nagoya.
Ball will stay with Nagoya. Jump ball was whistled. Possession arrow pointing to the Diamond Dolphins. Furukawa right there on your screens. Has 4 points so far. They go to Kasai. 11 to shoot. Back out to Cummings. Cummings draws closer. Cummings squeezes himself between the defense and lays it in.
He found that little opening between Scott and Brown, and that was all he needed to get to score 2 points.
Lead down to 13 for Ryukyu. Scott, Nesikuchi, Cummings there to help. Forces the turnover. Kasai. Back to Cummings. Cummings looking to attack Brown.
That previous attack from Scott, I would have rather seen him just barrel into Cummings, you know. Maybe it would have been a risk to pick up a charging foul, but if he was able to get the 4th foul on Cummings, that would have been bigger.
Cummings lost the handle there, but it will stay with Nagoya. Cummings against Brown. There's a double team waiting. Cummings just aggressive inside. And Brown is whistled for the personal.
I don't think Brown realized that there was help from Scott along the baseline. That maybe he could have allowed Cummings to spin because Josh Scott, his shot blocking ability is see there. I think Scott would have gotten to that shot, but credit a lot to Cummings, however. That strength against two much bigger, much taller men. Still maneuvering his way and getting himself opportunities at the line.
Namizato returns to the ballgame, replacing Tashiro. Keith Cummings at the line. 12 points and 10 rebounds so far. Misses the first one.
From the free throw line, 4 out of 13 for Nagoya. And their struggles, both from the field and the free throw line, really hurting them. And you see it there. 2 more missed opportunities. I know we've been saying perhaps that phrase way too much, missed opportunities, but if you were to summarize this game for Nagoya so far in 2 words, that's going to be it.
They would have been in striking distance as headed to the final minute of the third period. Scott back out to Furukawa. 3-ball, no good. Strong rebound there by Kasai. Keith Cummings against Namizato. Back out to Kasai. Nakahigashi. Higashi met by Brown. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Crossover by Nakahigashi, and Ira Brown is pumped up after forcing the turnover.
But those guys are familiar. Of course, they play in the same league back in Japan. All of these guys are familiar. Even earlier, I saw Brackens talking to Ira Brown, sharing laps even.
3-second differential, game clock and shot clock. They go to Scott inside. Scott powering his way through. 3 seconds. They kick it out. Kikuchi to beat the buzzer. No good on that one. And that's how we'll finish at the end of 3 quarters. Ryukyu still in command, 52-37 against the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins.
大家分散了時間，因為而家有個半場嘅射籃挑戰賽啊！我通常冇乜時間嘅時候咧，先去射半場嘅啫。好簡單，入咗嘅話咧，即刻會有一個簽名嘅波，同埋咧係有一3段編嘅落嚟。 我翻呢個香港咖喱仔，我唔識嘅。你做示範你真係入喎！哇！其實好啊！俾我射入好少少。Okay.
Final 10 minutes of this semi-final clash between the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins and the Ryukyu Golden King. All Japanese battle for a spot in a finals tomorrow. It's the Asia League Terrific 12. as Namizato opens the period with a missed jumper. Nagoya with the basketball. It's a technical on Namizato, I believe.
I wonder why he was whistling for a technical. That seemed out of nowhere. He was in a defensive stance, ready to guard Kasai. Maybe talking to the referee, saying something. I also wonder if there was a warning given earlier to not even Namizato, but the entire Ryukyu team. I felt like that technical foul was out of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach Norio Sasa on your screens earlier. 9 minutes and 41 seconds remaining.
Sedov in basketball is very important also for there to be communication between players, coaches, and the referees. It's important that the coaches are able to communicate their concerns and their questions without being billed immediately with technical fouls.
It's a miss from Keith Cummings. The rebound going to Furukawa, tapped out by Nakatsuka. It's a Ryukyu basketball. Hashimoto. Guarded by Mitsuda. They go to Namizato. Against Kasai. Jeff Ayers. Handoff. Ayers in position, inside. Hook shot, no good. As Cummings comes away with the basketball. Cummings. Full end of steam. Cummings misses. Mitsuda kicks it out to Nakatsuka, short on the three. Battle for the loose ball. It's Nakatsuka who gets his own miss.
Both Ayers and Brown were in position to get that rebound. But they just let it bounce in the middle of them. And these referees not really allowing a lot of leeway. See, that call was called immediately for Ira Brown, a foul on him, and that's going to be his third.
Ira Brown making his tournament debut. He's got 2 points and 8 rebounds. Ira Brown. Katsuka back out to Kasai. Kasai to Cummings. Down the middle, that's a three from Keith Cummings.
Ira Brown not closing out, having to pay the price. Markeith Cummings with his third three-pointer of the second half.
Shimoto. Go to Ayers against Brackens. There's a cut. Back out to Kishimoto. 5 to shoot. Kishimoto crossover. The runner, no good. Battle for the loose ball. And time will expire on the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Turnover for the Golden Kings, and that three from Cummings could be the start of something good here for Nagoya.
That's right. The denial initially on the pick and roll, the denial on Ayers for Brackens, that's what wasted a lot of time for Ryukyu. Credit that defensive stop to Craig Brackens.
52 to 41. Keith Cummings. Nakatsuka. To Mitsuda. Brackens rolls to the basket. Mitsuda hanging in the air. No good at that one. And there's a foul.
Furukawa caught in a bad position there, bumping Mitsuda, and that's going to be the third team foul for Ryukyu in the fourth rather. Very early.
Mitsuda right there, rising above everyone. Third foul on Furukawa. Mitsuda thought about the three. He goes to Cummings. Ayers is right there in front of him. Mitsuda, caught on 2 minds there on whether to shoot or to pass, and it leads to a turnover as Nakatsuka is unable to get on the end of that ball.
It was just miscommunication overall. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Nagoya. They're maximizing the mismatches, drawing the big man defending Markeith Cummings far out the three-point line.
Jeff Ayers. No pass there to Furukawa. They go to Kishimoto. Kishimoto to Furukawa. But Furukawa unable to handle that pass, so it's another turnover.
The defense of Nagoya really stepping up here in the fourth quarter. There haven't been a lot of openings for UQ to come with easy baskets. That's going to power the Diamond Dolphins to get back in the game completely.
Kasai against Kishimoto. Cummings inside. They rotate the basketball. Brackens, Mitsuda, Ryukyu able to cope. Mitsuda, difficult shot. Cummings gets the offensive rebound. Cummings, his own version.
And now UQ will be in penalty, and that was excellent ball movement for Nagoya, but also the recovery of UQ, just Marquis Cummings. He's going to be the guy to bail out Nagoya every single time. Does so that time. He'll get to the free throw line.
Jeff Ayers is the guilty party that time. Furukawa takes a breather. Takumi Ishizaki returns to the ball game. 2 free throws coming up for Keith Cummings. Can you imagine had Nagoya been better at the free throw line? This would have been probably a 4-5-point lead just for the Golden Kings. As we take a look at the crowd here inside the Studio City Event Center. Cummings, 1 for 2. 10-point lead.
More than the free throw line. It's been their 3-point shooting also. Nagoya, they were much better over the first 2 games. Not finding the same success here.
Scott inside. Josh Scott just unstoppable. As Nagoya hasn't been able to find an answer against Josh Scott. Brackens, 3, no good. Ayers with the rebound. Ishizaki. Kick out to Suda. Ayers now with Scott. Against Cummings. Back to Ayers. Pulls up for 3. No good in that one as Keith Cummings grabs the rebound. Cummings forcing his way inside, and that would mean free throws again for Keith Cummings, as UQ is already in the penalty with under 6 minutes remaining.
With the penalty situation UQ is in, that's really Marquis Cummings' time to come alive and just use his physicality. He's such a strong player, and that's the strength of his game, the ability to barrel and draw contact. And in this situation, take a lot of free throws. We still have about 6 minutes remaining in the game. Expect him to shoot so many more free throws.
Keith Cummings draws the first foul from Scott, but again, free throw woes continue for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins.
He got the first step on Josh Scott, and that's why the arm of Josh caught in there, trying to reach in. Very curious, however, Cummings has just made 1 free throw in this entire game.
Another miss. 1 for 6 for Cummings at the line. Josh Scott. Foul on Keith Cummings, only the first one as a team for Nagoya, but that's foul number 4 on Keith Cummings.
And now that's a big development also. What do you do now if you're coaching Shingo Kajiyama? Do you bring him out? Because he has been the lone source of points over the last few minutes, but at the same time, he's also been struggling from the free throw line. So the decision of Coach Kajiyama is to pull Cummings out, and he sends Kikuchi in.
Scott. Shimoto. For teammate. Suda on the move. Kishimoto from deep, no good. Mitsuda grabs the rebound. He's in a rush. Nakatsuka.
There's a foul. It's gonna be called on Ishizaki, and that's mainly because of the switch that was forced by Nagoya. Now it's Brackett who will find himself at the free throw line.
You know, Brackett has the responsibility to really improve this free throw percentage of Nagoya. It's just awful at the free throw line.
But he misses as well, Sidel, on that first one. It has been a very troublesome afternoon here for Craig Brackett and the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins.
Second one is good. D down to 11.
As a team, Nagoya shot only 7 for 21 from the free throw line.
Go inside, Jeff Ayers against Kikuchi. Ayers lost the handle. Brackett with the basketball. Can Nagoya cut this lead? Kasai to Brackett. 3, short. Kasai grabs the offensive rebound. Nakatsuka. They go to Brackett on the low block. Brackett fading away. Air ball. And that's off Kikuchi. So it's Ryukyu basketball.
You see the frustration and the fatigue kicking in for Craig Brackett. That's a shot he normally makes, but he also didn't have a guy with the height and the wingspan of Jeff Ayers guarding him in the first 2 games.
54 to 43. Ryukyu Golden Kings ahead.
At best, the longest guy guarding Brackett in the elimination round was Fan Ji-Ming.
They kick it out to Furukawa. Furukawa on the move. Back to Ishizaki, wide open. 3 is good.
That was such a beautiful setup for Furukawa. The drive and the dish, opening up that three-pointer.
They go inside, back to Mitsuda at the perimeter. Kikuchi is blocked by Scott.
He was very hesitant with this move. He knew that there was a tall guy waiting for him. Shot blocker and Ayers on the other side.
59 to 43. The Diamond Dolphins clustering together 5 straight points, using their defense to instigate this attack. Ayers with a finish. 3 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. It's Ryukyu with a 16-point lead.
Wait in the corner, he's got to take that shot. You're in still, you're in still. I didn't know, nobody said nothing. Swing, flex, straight. Alright, go get it. Pin down. Pin down. Stagger. タイト、CB にピンダウン。CB。Go.
Back inside the Studio City Event Center in Macau. Semifinals of the Asia League Terrific 12. And the琉球Golden Kings looking like they're on their way to the championship game that happens tomorrow. Ryukyu on top, 59 to 43, with under 4 minutes remaining in this ball game.
And thinking about it, Ryukyu, this is already the worst game we've seen from them in the entire tournament. But then, it's just Nagoya in a no rhythm offensively. Most of this battle, you see them continue to miss. They're shooting 25% from the field, and that has definitely hurt them.
Ayers left open for 3. Jeff Ayers makes it a 19-point lead. 14 points for Ayers, and he blocks Kasai. Oh, that's Kobayashi rather, just returned to the ball game. Scott plucks out the rebound. Brackens gets that miss. Cummings. Keith Cummings rolls to the basket.
Markeith Cummings recognizing that opponents are in penalty. He's back on the floor with 4 fouls, but he really will be aggressive because that's the only way that Nagoya can trim this deficit at the very least.
Furukawa jumper. Couldn't get it to go. Ishizaki looking for Scott. And that's off a Nagoya player. Ball will stay with the Golden Kings with 11 seconds in their shot clock. Furukawa. Scott. Furukawa again. Nice ball fake there. Fading away. No good. They go back. Higashi looking to carve out space, and Higashi basket will be waved off as Furukawa gives up the foul. Higashi will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Kind of a questionable move for Furukawa, going for that bump instead of just following his man laterally. Picks up his 4th foul and, more importantly, allowing 2 more free throws for the Diamond Dolphins.
Diamond Dolphins, hasn't been their day. A lot of free throws missed, a lot of 3-pointers missed. It's not like they're not executing very well. It's just that the shots aren't falling today.
And you know, this is unconfirmed information, but I don't think they've gone 2 of 2 from the line in any trip they've had all evening long.
Shimoto. Back to Namizato. Furukawa wide open. No good. Ayers, another offensive rebound. And the rotation there, just killing the Diamond Dolphins. Brackets was caught closing out, and then he gives up the offensive rebound.
It has been the tandem of Ayers and Scott. A lot of offensive rebound between those two. We mentioned very early in this game they haven't been able to get to those boards, but that changed later in the match, and that also cost Brackets to commit his 4th personal foul. Ayers now at the line. 15 points for the 2014 NBA champion when he was playing for the San Antonio Spurs. And, you know, I think it's no question at this point that the NBA is still the #1 league in the world. CEO of the Asia League, Matt Bayer, acknowledging that fact, saying that that would probably stay true for the next 50 years. And you just see, Sidel, in this tournament, the caliber of an NBA player, how they are far ahead of everyone else.
Well, definitely. We saw Mo Spates hardly breaking a sweat, but finishing with 24 points in his first game for the Guangzhou Long Lions, and he will be in action later on. It's a 3 on the way, in and out. And still, the Golden Kings holding on to a 56-43 rebounding edge. And that's 13 more possessions there, Judd.
Even without Ayers on the floor, that's 2 offensive rebounds that Nagoya has gotten already. And they will advance, that Ryukyu rather has gotten. And they will advance into the semifinals with a finals rather, with a comfortable win here over their fellow Japanese, the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. But you know, allowed us to take nothing away from the great tournament that the Diamond Dolphins have had. It just so happened, you know, again, we've been talking about how tough the bracket, the format is for the Terrific 12. We have a lot of knockout tournaments, you know, and that's just the truth in it. You play one bad game in the knockout stages and all the hard work you've had in the elimination round, unfortunately, goes to waste.
Well, definitely, but they will still be in that 33rd place game. as Nagoya cuts the lead to 16. Still just waiting for the final buzzer now.琉球Golden Kings on their way to the championship game of the Asia League Terrific 12. Josh Scott still in the ball game. They go to Tashiro with a getaway.
Just the defense of Nagoya breaking down. Well, at this point, the morale is down already for the Diamond Dolphins, and they commit that turnover. And when your shots aren't falling, even when you're already getting open looks, that just really brings you down. It tears you down emotionally too. And I guess at some point in this game, Nagoya just surrendering to the fact that it isn't their afternoon, it isn't their night.
Just 25% from the field for Nagoya. The Kings much better with the 33% clipped. But in this all Japanese battle, it's the Ryukyu Golden Kings who come out on top and punch their ticket to the championship game of the Asia League Terrific 12. Ryukyu with a 66-48 over Nagoya. Josh Scott on your screens, played big tonight. Had 15 points and 13 rebounds to lead the way for Coach Norio Sasa's team. Our first semifinal done and dusted. Ryukyu going through, and Nagoya relegated to a third place game. Post-game interview coming right up.
The Ryukyu Golden Kings enter the finals of the Asia League Terrific 12 behind the 15 points and 13 rebounds of Josh Scott. Josh, I'm sure you would have wanted it to be an all-Japanese finals, but you guys enter the finals. Talk about the chemistry of your entire team. You guys look really good.
You know what? Our team just locks down and plays defense, even when shots aren't falling. So for us, we can always rely on our defense, and you know, we really like playing with one another, so it makes our job easy just to go out and play and move.
All right, congratulations, Josh. The Ryukyu Kings, the first team to enter the Asia League Terrific 12 finals.
Just move on!